Howdy y'all. What I want to show today is a wah pedal from Snarling Dog. These aren't in production anymore. There's several different ones that you can get. Some of them make some pretty freaky noises, which is pretty cool, but this one, red one, is the Whine-O. It's kind of the most basic one, I guess, the most maybe compatible for standard rock music. They have several different ones. They have a blues one and all that. Usually they tend to have they're named after some sort of a pun on a dog or balls. But anyway, this is the top recognizable foot thing. This thing weighs a ton. Some of the cool things about it are here you have this little switch, so it's got 3 different tones, and a lot of that has to do with the break in it. Shaft is a really kind of high trebly one, and the break is right at the top, so you can get that noise. Voodoo has got more mids. White Room is really deep and very low. It's probably you're going to have it on Voodoo most of the time because it's got the most range in it. On the other side, you have a volume control, and you also have this hormone control with testosterone and estrogen. The testosterone is going to give you beefier, louder noise. And then on the top, you've also got this little switch, which adds fuzz to it, which is very, very cool. This is a much more unique pedal as far as wahs than a lot of the other ones. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it up here and play a little of both with play a little of all the settings and everything, and I'm going to compare it to this fella right here, Crybaby, standard wah, kind of what everybody thinks of a wah sound. So you can kind of hear the differences and see if you're looking for a wah sound, but you're doing something a little different than you just want that standard, waddle, waddle, waddle sound or whatever. If you want something a little different, this will give that to you. So if you're doing kind of some experimental or jam stuff or whatever, it took me a long time. I had one of these when I was a teenager, and I sold it for the purpose of getting the Crybaby, and I regretted it ever since. And then I finally found one again, so I'm super happy with it. And then I've got another video I'll do where I've got a fuzz pedal and I combined it with the wah pedal and making some pretty cool noises. So anyway, so I'm going to switch the camera around and put these two things together. Check it out. Alrighty, here's a little bit of the guitar tone with nothing on it. For a frame of reference, here's just the regular Crybaby. Alright, and here is on the White Room setting. spacier. Here's the white room setting. Okay, that was a lot more like the Crybaby. This is on the shaft setting. There's a lot more feedback, a lot treblier. That was all on the testosterone setting. Here's a little bit on the estrogen setting, still on shaft. I actually think that comes out more expressive than on the testosterone setting on the shaft. Here's back to Voodoo. Again, seemingly more expressive as you're rocking the pedal. It does take some of that punch away, but the punch from the testosterone maybe masks some of the expression of the pedal. Here it is again. This one is on the estrogen setting for white room. So anyway, there you go. That is the not the crybaby. That was the crybaby at first, which is just kind of a reference, but that was a snarling dog Whine-O. You can hear you got a lot of different options with it. They're a little bit more difficult to find. Might cost you a little bit more than a crybaby now, but there's so many neat things that you can do with it. And check out a video I've got coming up that's going to be combining the snarling dog pedal with this little germanium fuzz pedal, which I've reviewed before. Just going to play a little bit, kind of showing the weird and strange noises that you can use for, blues, jam, rock, and all that stuff. So anyway, thanks for checking this out, and check out the next one. Thank you.